So, yeah, good morning. So, good morning, sir.
Good morning.
This case is 360 TV, sir. So, we are here to discuss concerning the tax reform once again. The Yesterday on social media, the tax reform was major topic of discussion, and the North said if President Tinubu did not step down, did not drop his tax reform, that is anti-North agenda, that if he does not drop his tax reform, that they're going to exit Nigeria. What is your reaction?
Yes, it's good. Let them be threatening. They cannot threaten South. If there's any threat they are using, they are issuing the threat against themselves. They are not threatening the South. I'm telling you. In fact, if I will even want them to exist sharp faster than they threaten. If they declare their independence today, let them go. If they can't threaten the South. You see, what the tax reform is all about. The tax reform is talking about you being inward looking. Excuse me, being inward looking.
Now, the Biafra want to exit Nigeria. The North also said if President Bola Ahmed Tinubu did not drop down the tax reform, they're going to exit Nigeria. What is the fate of Nigeria in this kind of situation?
The question again is as regards the Biafra. The question again.
The Biafra want to leave Nigeria.
Yes.
The North also threatening to leave Nigeria.
The Yoruba also threatening to leave Nigeria.
Okay, the Yoruba want to also leave Nigeria. So what is the fate of Nigeria?
Look, of course. So the North should not. If the North are now waking up to reality when they knew that they have been eating from where they have been sowing. They've been eating the larger percentage of the revenue of the country, where they are not contributing appropriately to it. And now they are not talking about revenue that is based on derivation. Looking inward, develop your own area too. Bring up something. Don't just sit down and collect allocation every month. They are not trying to leave Nigeria. Yoruba has shown the interest of leaving Nigeria before them. Igbo has shown the interest. Yoruba is also on the course. If they are joining us, go back to Nigeria existence. Good luck. Let's everybody go and manage the resources. Go and manage what they have on their own. We manage what we have on our own. And everybody will see their life. After was there Nigeria before 1914? There was no nation called Nigeria before 1914. It was Lord Lugard that forcefully, with military, British power, forced all of us together, amalgamated all of us together by force. Nigeria, Yoruba, Igbo, have never sit down and hold, a discussion of want to form into one country. Where is the terms of agreement of consistency? Where did we sit down and draft terms of existence of ourselves to be together as a nation? It doesn't exist. We were never creator of this current Nigeria we are in now. It was a foreign external forces that forced us together and forced us together as well. So if the body forces is collapsing, glory be to God, let them go their way, we go away, everybody goes his own way. And manage resources. They should stop threatening anybody. They have no threat or issue to the South. It's rather the South that can threaten them. I'm telling you. Because over the years, now they see that where they've been eating, what have been eating is not what is accruing to them. They have been cheating, they have been lopsided, upon everything, the way this country has been configured. Now, the correction is about to be made now. They are now crying for, let them go. Let them not threaten us. They are not threat to us. We are not threat to them. Look, let's not go. Even when they're even talking on us, what's the idea of logic of that not they're talking about? Is it the middle belt the Fulani is ravaging, destroying them, trying to take over their land? They're categorized as the North that follow them. Which North are they talking about? They are just deceiving themselves in the name of North. They are telling me people in Plateau, in Benue, other parts of middle belt, where Fulani is ravaging them, destroying their land, will go with Fulani after Fulani interest. They are just deceiving themselves. By the time the chips are down, they will know that those who call themselves North, they will know that they are not even really North. It's only pure Hausa Fulani.
Sir, they said the tax reform bill going to favor the Southwest most. And beside that, they said only 2 states stand to benefit it more. The 2 states are Lagos State and Rivers State. So you are aware of that, sir. Then the governor of Borno State, Professor Zulum, said they are not in support that the tax reform bill should be stepped down.
Whether or not he likes it or not, it's either they wake up to the reality of what is happening in Nigeria now. If you check the number of times we have produced leaders in this country, not produce the greatest number of leadership we have in terms of head of states, in terms of presidency, democracy. But yet, it is their region. It is their region. It is their region that has gone, in spite of number of times they have been in the position of power. It's the region that has gone backwards more than any other section of the country. It's a region that has gone back beyond any. Why is it so? Because their leaders have been selfish with the power they've been having. They've not even used the power to the advantage of their people. So much so that there could be developments in the area. They are so backward. So if Zulum is talking about that Zulum, can they look inward and begin to bring, they can look inward and see how their areas could be developed and be contributed to the center, so that those who have been contributing have been funding them since independence. The center have been supporting them. They've been sharing money based on local government which they created for themselves against the state of the south. Now all those things are now being looked into. They want to suffocate. Let them go and suffocate and leave the country. Let them go their own way. We are not part of it. We are never together in the first place. They didn't come together. They want to be together as country. We're not forced together by British. They have not said against us. If they say the tax form is against them, it becomes their selfish interest of having been eating from where they don't contribute to. They have been taking lion's share of the revenue of the country over the years. That's why they are now afraid of losing it. About it. They will, if the other agree, or they break, or the other agree with this, or the center tear apart. The center will not hold. Every part will go on its own way. Instead they agree with it now, they still have something to collect. Or they lose everything totally completely, because the rest of the country whereby these resources are coming from, they have been eating over the years. They've been using number of the government to cheat the south. God is not a God of inequity. God is not a God of unfairness. God is not a God of injustice. God is the God of equity, fairness, and justice. The inequity, injustice, and fairness did not have been exercised over the south. It is time God wants to correct it, and now they want to. They are fighting God. Let them know. I'm telling them, they are fighting God. There's no way they can succeed. This battle will, if the others let them or be consumed in this battle.
Okay, all right, sir.
Let them not threaten south. They have no choice. If they say they want to go, you might want to go. If they want to go, then who will be left with?
Okay, sir. Let's digress a bit concerning what took place in Finland. The restoration and the declaration of Biafra. Sir, the Biafra rolled out 40 names, including the 40 names includes most of the states in the south part of the region, and most of these people from the south part of the region saying they are not in support and they can never belong to Biafra. What is your reaction?
See, I spoke about this matter yesterday. That but doesn't help. It'll be let's not bring his noise here. Hello, sir. I spoke about this point yesterday here in the interview I granted. I told you, if there's God creates individually, separately, with separate identity, freedom, independence, and everything. With everything, God, even though God link our development everything to each other, but He creates all separately. It did not join my hand with your hand. It did not tie my leg with your hand. I'm freely created with full independence and freedom. So if God can do that, and even in the Nigerian law, African social law, United Nations, there's right to self-determination of individual. Individual is separate to be on its own. But because there will be decorum, decency, and law and order, that's why we try to agree among ourselves to present some people forward as leader, as responsible to lead, create norms in society so that we administer administration on our behalf. That's what brought about leadership. Otherwise, individual supposed to be living on his own. Just as you have in the jungle, every animal on his own. Those who are the king kill other animals and eat. So they are the mercy of other stronger animals. But to prevent that, that's why we submit to leadership, sovereignty, individual sovereign. The parts is sovereignty, and cede it to some people in the name of leadership. Run, administer, and bring And now, if that is the case, Igbos have a right of self-determination, just like Yoruba has self-determination. For that principle that I've said, that any individual has sovereignty on his own. Igbo, wherever they are, if they feel they are not okay, they are marginalized, they are being, you know, stop reading upon in where they belong to, they have a right of self-determination, particularly when they are not part and parcel, where they are not part of that existence where they find themselves right now. There are no terms of agreement of their forefathers that go into relationship to form a country in Nigeria.
All right, sir. Just all your thoughts, sir. Sir, let me have your reaction concerning what the South South said, that they are not part of Biafra. And the Biafra over there in Finland declaration, they roll out 40 states that comprises the Republic of Biafra, and the all South South states are included. And the people and the people from the South South said they were not informed, therefore they are not part of it. What is your reaction, sir?
I think, you know, in as much as I'm not an agitator, but I think that is order in everything. There is order. Every country has its own map, and everything can be determined by map of each and every country. I think the so-called Biafra have landmark, and they will have their map. And those agitators know where the Biafra land, know the beginning of Biafra land and the end of it. I mean, landmark. They know it, and it depends on justice. Now, for example, if Oduduwa say we want to go, they have a map. They know where their land begins and where it ends. If not to say we want to go, Arewa want to go, there is a landmark. That's what I believe. So, United Nations or whomever that will give the rights.
But the people said they are not part of it. The people said they don't want to be part of Biafra. I mean, people from the South South.
You know, uh, you know, for example, when Israelites were leaving Egypt, they were slaves. There were many Israelites who were even happy to be slaves than to be free. You understand? Slavery is in the brain. So, if some people say, if you go to South South, listen to them, not leaders, because leaders of today have their interests. Even if you go to what people call Biafra land, you have many Igbo leaders, but they are minority who will still tell you that they don't want to go. You have even so many of them who fought, who were youth massively because they don't want to leave Nigeria. If you verify well, that's it. So many of them don't want because of interest. But I think that the fight today is not about it's not about interest. So if you South South that we are talking about, if you listen very well, it is the leaders that have interest in Nigeria that will tell you we don't want to go. Well, leave the leader, go to the masses. It's like Nigeria today. Many people, if you ask many politicians, how is Nigeria? They will tell you everything is moving well. Economic is improving. But ask yourself question: is the economic improving in the life of Nigerians? Ask common Nigerians in the street. Ask them: does this economy improvement? Are you seeing it in your life?
All right, sir. All your thoughts. Let me have the Ojuku man. Owazerike man. So let me ask you a question. Now, the South South people said they are not part of Biafra. They don't want to be part of Biafra. But the declaration and the restoration that was carried out in Finland include all the states in the South South. And the people from that region say they don't want to be part of Biafra. What's your reaction?
Well, what I find, okay, my name there Ben Jack was the corner of Ogwa. If the South South said that they are not part of the Biafras, well, I agree. But what I know that they are doing, they're playing politics. It is politicians, politics talk. But in it, there are insights which they know. Some will believe, some will not believe. Some will agree, some will not agree. You cannot say all of them must be agreed. No. Majority carry the vote. So when time reach, when time come, we know they will know where they belong to.
All right, all right. I'm coming, sir. Let me have Obom himself. Obom, the people from the South Side region, Odon, the South Side region, said they are not part of Biafra, but over there in Finland, Dr. Ngozi Orabueze, when he was mentioned the 40 states that made up the federal, the United States of Biafra, include all these states in the South region. But the people from that part of Nigeria said they are not part of Biafra. What is your reaction on that?
The Ngozi is a girl. You know, say Biafra, that region now, no be region. Now, if you cannot succeed Nigeria, Biafra, when the state everywhere was region, one man control region. Now you want to succeed when everybody don't become state. Rivers State Day, Bayelsa State Day, Akwa Ibom State Day, Cross River State Day, Delta State Day. They are now state with their tournament defense. Now you want to conquer Biafra. Even some part of you in the Igbo land, a boy say they are not Biafra. Omai say, but no be Biafra.
So Ebonyi is part of Biafra because
Omai said no be Biafra.
yes, but the Southeast made of 5 states. Ebonyi, Abia.
Reject it. Why do you know that Biafra don't exist?
But Simon Ekpa is from Ebonyi.
Listen to me. Listen to me. Governor of the state, a security governor of that state said there is no Biafra in Ebonyi state. So I'm coming. If I'm coming, if that region, your own, River State, Ikwere Naibo, they reject Biafra. Ikwere Naibo, they reject Biafra. Umai is a prominent man, former governor of can he stand? Do you go to the airport of Finland?
In Akwa Ibom State, they give in Biafra lists 4 states from Akwa Ibom. So Akwa Ibom itself have 4 states. They come up fourth state out of.
It's a work of stupidity. You can't force your identity to me. You can't talk. You can't force your identity to me. Bros, you cannot force your identity to me. I don't want you. I don't want you. You can't force wife to me. Make her marry. I can't go marry him. I don't love this wife. What's the problem? Can't carry one come. Even the kid bomb and say no marry. I don't marry him. I don't like you to force something to me. I'm a human being. I have freedom.
So you don't appreciate the 4th state they give you?
Nothing like a state here. You don't give us nothing because we are that we are. We in Biafra war and we say cease to exist. It is we that saying anything.
All right, Obom. In on the social media yesterday, the people from the north said if President Bola Ahmed Tinubu did not withdraw the tax reform bill, that they also threatened to leave Nigeria, and Oduduwa people also threatened to leave Nigeria. What is the fate of the people from the Niger Delta?
Nobody break up. Nobody all those announced. It was bound together with the gods. And all the gods of this country sing our national anthem. It bound this nation together. Nobody. So I don't know how many years are you. I'm 40 something years. Nobody in this country will defy this country. X will turn to slave. At last. You cannot defy this country, you die. You say they want to go to Lagos because of Lagos. They may take Lagos from Nigeria will take Lagos. Now former federal capital. Nigeria will take Lagos from them. Now former federal capital Nigeria. You can't get Lagos. You want to go rural because of Lagos. Now move that. Where did you get? Now only Lagos you want carry go. Nigeria will take Lagos from you. It was the former federal capital Nigeria. It was not your state. It's Lagos, no be Yoruba name. It's Lagos. Is that Yoruba name? Is that your state? Is that a Ekiti state? Is that Ogun state? That's Yoruba names. That name is Lagos. No be you get them. Nigeria can say this is a Nigerian territory and they're going to secure it and knock you out. Listen to me.
All right.
Listen to me. Don't let people that got not get wisdom come and talk to you, say they are meeting, they are looking for Biafra, they are looking for Uruwa, and you accept them. Igbo man elite, they are in business, building us everywhere, Kano, Lagos, this is another Renketa. I don't want to come tell you say they want to go to Biafra. Go to see supermarket everywhere. Then what they're going to say is they're going to go Biafra. Don't make a stupid doubt. Don't let doubt to brainwash you. Doubt. Doubt is a doubt.
So who is the tout?
Doubt is a doubt. Somebody is a doubt. A doubt have wisdom that they have.
Okay, sir, let me have your reaction concerning what you just said now. That the South
A doubt is a doubt.
that the South will never be in support of Biafra.
I never
What,
told you
what
that.
I'm saying is political talk. So when time reach, they will know where they belong. Those who do not believe, most of them believe, some of them do not believe. And you cannot force all of them. Now when time reach, they will come together. It will just be like Edo State. Edo, some say will go to Biafra, some say they will not go. So they see debating over there. When time reach, we know where they will belong to.
All right, sir, you were about saying something, sir. Let me have your concluding.
I'm just telling you that all this thing that everybody is saying, South that you are talking about, if you verify well, it is most of the leaders that are gaining from Federal Republic of Nigeria. They can't say we are going. This is the habit of many black Africans. When they have bread in their mouth, how can you tell him to go? So it's the same thing. It's the same Igbos we are talking about. Go to Imo State, ask their governor. He will tell you that it doesn't belong to Biafra. But we are living in democracy era. The majority carry the vote. Go to South. Go and ask their common men over there. Ask them, where do you belong to? It's not only one man that will come out and tell people where they will belong to. Those people were there when people started to agitate for Biafra. They did their best. The agitation have never stopped till today. What did those Biafran people did not see? They saw Python dance during the time of Buhari that it killed so many youth. The agitation continued. Crocodile Smile, Buhari organized. The agitation continued. Whatever has happened, so many things has happened. They have been telling them, remember what happened in the war, how people died, because you were not there when people started the war, and they are there now being killed. But they did not stop. The agitation continued. And those leaders, minority, are on power. So I think the decision is for the majority. Go to South. Forget about their leader. Ask the poor people of South, the common men. They will tell you that they are ready for the agitation. They are even, fueling agitation in many places.
All right, sir. All your thoughts, sir. So, Mr. Olajide, let me see have your thought. What do you think President Bola Ahmed Tinubu should do in order to calm this tension down? The tension of Biafra, the tension of the northern elders, the northern elites that said they want to quit from Nigeria. What do you think President Bola Ahmed Tinubu should do to calm this tension down?
There's nothing like calming tension down. As far as I'm concerned, there's nothing. I won't tell Bola Tinubu, but there's no tension anywhere. There's rather injustice.
Agitation.
Hello, sir. What led to agitation? Excuse me, sir. What brought about agitation? It is because differential treatment, inequity, injustice, unequalness, that's what brought about agitation. So there's no tension. Tinubu should not listen to. And I'm sure it's worse than even the North. Then they are playing politics with somebody who is a master politician. All those threats, not his vision. It's just a cajole. Let us lead the struggle of agitation. They want to go and see whether Nigeria will exist within 2 of an eye. So Tinubu should not bother himself saying he was addressing any agitation from the North. Let them lead this. I'm even happy.
But do you think the tax reform bill is fair to the North?
Excuse me. For how long? Bible says whoever does not eat, whoever does not work, you should not eat. He said, let everybody go and work so that you earn a living. Bible, the word of God says, whoever doesn't work should not eat. If you are not working, if you are not contributing to anything, why are you depriving others of their resources, of their own struggle, of their own sweat? They said, look inward, I'm going to contribute to the increase the base, increase the financial revenue of the country so that we have more something. We are now, you want to go, you are going haywire because of the lopsided fraudulent structure that have been giving you money over the years against the interest of the rest. Now you are telling us with extension. Lead this. We have been always ready to lead. We are already on ground to lead the session. We have already to go out of this entity called Nigeria. We are the one holding us back. So I'm even happy. God has answered our prayers that is not saying they will lead the struggle to see Nigeria. Let them lead this. Yoruba too has already in the forefront of leading the country. Igbos are on it. They have declared Biafra nation in Finland a few days ago. Yoruba Igboho took our matter to this parliament. Even though they call him names, it's not created. That's the mistake they are making. They don't know that God uses, he says, uses the foolishness of the world to confuse the wise. Yoruba too are in the forefront of wanting to leave the country. So if the Lord says you want to leave, you want to God, the whole country, the entities, everybody go and manage resources. Go and redefine, go back to your region, go and develop your region. Manage, at least my money in Lagos will not be going back to the Abuja again, to be shared by your own North Abi. Ogun State has emerged the most northern state now. That's overtaking Lagos State. So that means all our industrial taxes and coal will no longer be available for the northern state to share, and local government will not be available to share. It should be residing our equality here. It's a blessing to us not to be managing those resources too. Whatever they are in their land, let them use to develop themselves too. It's a good development. Our prayer has been answered because it's usually not to bring about changes. But that's what people don't know. Now the nurse is saying they want to go. Let them go. Let Tinubu should not. I read the place today. I think one of the opponents of the tax reform bill say they will not withdraw it. If not, is either they realize is either they wake up to the reality of what's going on now, the reality on their hands, or they and still get whatever they will still be left for them to that will still happen to them, or they lose everything completely. So at least they will know how to solve for themselves the resources that are going to them, which they are sharing based on the number of 40 local government to Kano, 20 to Lagos State. 37 which they created of Kano, making 77. Lagos State has the bulk of the tax of the revenue is collecting tax of based on 20 local government. Kano is collecting 44. The government that was created of Kano 33. That's 77. Is that not inequity? Is that not justice? Is that not fraud? Is that not injustice? Is that not wickedness? Is that not quality?
All right, sir. Again,
let them go and let the agenda be stronger, other than what Igbo and Yoruba has started, so as to break up the country faster, so that everybody will go and manage resources. Yes, God has answered our prayers. He did not saying he wants to go. Let me ask them, who are they speaking for? As not. Are they speaking for Yoruba man in Kwara, in Kogi? As not. They are deceiving themselves. Are they speaking for the people in Plateau, in Benue, that the Fulani after have ravaged their land, they have destroyed their land, they want to take over their land? Are they the people that are taking that they are asking for which state are they talking about? Don't also Fulani say they want to go.
Don't you think this might be as a reaction? This might be a reaction based on what happened in Finland, the declaration of Biafra. That's why they not also awake and said they want to leave Nigeria.
Yes, if that's the realization of what happened, if they have woken up to that, meaning that they want to also self-determination, it's what is agreed, it's what they shine in the constitution of Nigeria, in African Charter, Economic Charter, National Nation Charter. Every norm, every global law of this world recognize self-determination. Your right of self-determining, that is how you want yourself to be governed, this is how you want to be administered. It's a right to everybody. If the North is now realizing that they also want to be exercise their self-determination, so be it. That means if at all we now want to come back and renegotiate, that we want to come back together as a Nigeria, they will now sit down. All this as cost agitation will no longer be there. Because before I now apply my situation with you, I will tell you, hello, all my economic resources going to be handled by me. You won't have any say. There's no federal something overseeing this. I will handle it by myself. I'll run my business. At the end of my business year in Texas, they raised over 4 trillion. I'll pay tax to the federal government based on the revenue I made. That will be the source of funding of the federal government.
All right.
So it's a good government. So let's not break down this structure that's not favoring us and rebuild another structure. That's if you want to become in Nigeria, if you want to remain as Nigeria again. On the terms and conditions of presidents that will be agreeable to us, that will be able to defend this. Nobody will not hear anybody saying, they'll be proud. Say God bless America. Somebody in California, in Texas, in Florida, in Michigan, in Ohio, and New York, they all call one name every morning. They wake up, America. Why? Because that entity is a true federalist state. Texas will do his business and pay tax to the federal authorities.
All right, sir. Now let me also ask you a question. What is going on in the southeast? There's a lot of flags, Biafra flag being raised in the southeast. Don't you think that is against? Because as far as I'm concerned, there is nothing like Biafra yet in Nigeria yet. But they're trying to lower the Nigeria flag over there in the southeast and raise the Biafra flag. Don't you think that is that is not fair?
What's not fair in this?
God.
You are stopping them now. You're stopping them now. Those who are passing like this, stop them. So what's you see? There's nothing. If there's no peaceful changes, if peaceful change is not allowed to happen, the violent changes will be inevitable. Can I repeat myself? If peaceful changes is not allowed to happen, violent changes will be inevitable. If the people of South have been telling government we are marginalized, those things happen to us, the federal authorities is not listening to them. It's high time they took their destiny in their own hands. So if that is the language the government understands, violent, inevitable changes, yeah, the federal government is calling for it. That's the language they give it to federal government. Look, whether you like it or not, before a flame of fire will see blowing, will see it burning, there must have been smoke. The fuel will get burnt first. Before it now, the flame will not come up. I think the next thing will be the smoke when the fire come up. All these things, that's why I laugh at some people who said it's going to happen. They don't know that everything is a process. We are all human beings. Apart from the man who got created as a full-blooded human being, the rest of us that were created, that came to this earth as human being, was through another process of sperm, watching something, fusing with the egg of a woman, developing the womb, and giving birth to. Then we now begin to grow. It's a process. This agitation it has a gradual process of coming to reality, and the stage it has gotten into now is no longer a local matter. It's now an international matter, and before you know it will be going beyond that. That's the truth. It will be going beyond that unto the point that it will overwhelm the state, and states will have no choice than to succumb. It is a process. It will come to reality. The Biafra will come to reality, but even in your nation, everything, because once there's injustice, God don't support injustice and inequity, and it will not happen.
All right, Captain Benja.
It will come to a compromise. Nobody don't will come to a compromise, because until this injustice structure, this system entity is dismantled, is destroyed, and this society is based on equity, justice, and fairness. Among the nationalities that make up Nigeria, that is then we now have a Nigeria that all of us be proud to build, to support. We know I'm not standing by you. You are developing at your own pace. I'm developing my own pace. And nobody is bloody over himself over the rest. When the central government that will be at that time will be fair to every one of them. Not this one that's stealing from everybody in the name of one nation. If we have a central government, not a federal government, once you have a centralized government, unity of centralized government, not the federal state. The federal state is not run this way. So if this federal structure is broken down to pieces and new two federal states is put in place, that's what I'm looking for. That's what I'm expecting.
All right, thank you, Mr. Olajide. Thank you for speaking with us today. So, Captain Benja, let's also have your view on the rest of Biafra flag over there in the southeast and the lower of Nigeria flag. Don't you think that is unfair, because the official declaration has not been done yet? It's just partially declaration based on what happened in Finland. Don't you think this is unfair for people of the southeast presently now to lower Nigeria flag, raise the Biafra flag?
Well, for what they did in Finland, I don't think that can give them the power to bring Nigeria flag and put it down. That is not what will bring Nigeria flag down. So what I know that will bring Nigeria flag down, that's only, I said, the entry government will still start, because entry government is over there, but they're not into violence. Time will come when Nigeria flag will come down. And meanwhile, for what is tax reform, yeah, my leader said that the North will break Nigeria. It is not the Igbos who break Nigeria. And it is not the Yorubas who break Nigeria. The smoke is now coming out. The North is raising the smoke. Now, for this tax, I don't think that President Ahmed Tinubu can pass that bill.
But the president said he's not backing down, that he's not going to withdraw the bill, that the bill is going to be passed, and also know that the president has the veto power to sign the bill.
But the Northerners, 19 states, most of them, like their spokesman, did not agree, and some of the governors supported. So now they are on break on it. If they do not start it next week, I don't think they will start it again until the year ends. So when you're looking about that tax reform, my brother, it will bring a dust into Nigeria from the north.
All right, thank you, Captain Ben Jack. So, sir, let me have your closing remark on this. Don't you think that the lowering of the Nigeria flag and raising of Biafra flag over there in the southeastern part of Nigeria is unfair?
And that's what you call agitation. When somebody is agitated, when you are in a hurry to get something, you may even in the dream, you may possess what you want. When you sleep, you may dream that you have already possessed that thing that you are agitating for. So they are in a hurry. They are too much in a hurry. They have been, fighting for this for so long. And now, after the meeting in Finland, they just think, everything is done. But we can conclude. We can't say it's unfair. It's not unfair. You know, it's like if you ask me a question now, all the Eastern youth that Buhari killed with Python dance. If you ask me if it is unfair, if it is fair, or what will I answer to that? Only what I'm saying is that I'm even interested on what you talk about the North. The North to refuse this thing. What do you call it? The tax reform.
All right, sir. All your thoughts, please, viewer. This way we are going to end this very live today. So we'll continue from where we stop tomorrow. Thank you.